Brunei now, where a massive procession was organized as part of celebrations to mark 50-year rule of Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah.
The Sultan of Brunei, Hassan al-Bolkiah, has ruled his country for over 50 years. A monarch deeply committed to preserving the traditions of his nation while guiding it through modern challenges, his leadership has left an indelible mark on the country. But behind the grandeur of his rule, there is a remarkable story of Queen Saleha, the woman who has stood by his side throughout his reign, shaping not only the royal family, but the very fabric of Brunei's identity. Born on October 7, 1946 in Brunei town, now Bandar Seri Begawan, Queen Saleha was destined for a life of royalty. Her family was deeply entrenched in the royal traditions of Brunei, her grandfather being the younger brother of Brunei's 26th Sultan, Sultan Hashim Jalul Alam. From the moment she was born, Queen Saleha was immersed in the world of power, tradition, and royalty. Her upbringing was carefully designed to prepare her for a life in the royal spotlight, one that would demand immense responsibility and public scrutiny. Saleha's early education played a significant role in shaping her character. She attended Raja Istri Girls' High School in Brunei town, an institution that prepared the daughters of the elite for roles in leadership. Here, she learned not just academic subjects, but also the social graces expected of future royal consorts. She was taught the importance of loyalty, humility, and service, lessons that would guide her throughout her life. However, Queen Saleha's education was not confined to Brunei. As part of her royal preparation, she also spent time in London studying at the prestigious Signet School. There, she polished her English skills and was exposed to Western culture. This international experience broadened her worldview, allowing her to appreciate the nuances of global diplomacy and modern governance. Her time abroad gave her a unique perspective that would serve her well when she returned to Brunei. Queen Saleha's ability to balance tradition with modernity became one of her defining traits, enabling her to connect with both the older generation, who valued Brunei's rich heritage, and the younger generation, who sought progress and innovation. It was this blend of local tradition and international exposure that equipped her to navigate the complexities of royal life and cement her place as a powerful figure within the royal family. Queen Saleha's marriage to Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah was a pivotal moment in Brunei's history. On July 28, 1965, at the tender age of 16, Queen Saleha married her first cousin, Crown Prince Hassan al-Bolkiah, in a grand ceremony at Istana Darul Hana, Brunei's royal palace. The marriage was more than just a union of two individuals. It was a symbol of continuity for the Brunei monarchy. As a first cousin of the Crown Prince, her marriage was seen as a way to preserve the purity of the royal bloodline and maintain the stability of the monarchy. The wedding itself was a spectacle of opulence, attended by foreign royals, dignitaries, and the elite of Brunei. The grandeur of the event underscored the importance of this union, not only for the royal family, but for the nation as a whole. For Queen Saleha, it marked the beginning of a life filled with immense responsibility. She had now assumed the role of Raja Istri, Queen Consort of Brunei, a title that would define her life for decades to come. Despite the Sultan's subsequent marriages, which are permitted under Brunei's laws of polygamy, Queen Saleha remained steadfast in her role as Raja Isteri. Her ability to maintain her influence within the royal family, even in the face of new wives, is a testament to her strength and resilience. She became a pillar of stability within the royal family, representing Brunei on the global stage and continuing to embody the values of loyalty, grace, and tradition. As Queen Consort, she was expected to balance her personal life with her public duties. This included managing relationships within the royal household and navigating the intricacies of royal protocol, all while representing Brunei at state functions and international events. Her role as Queen Consort was not merely ceremonial. Queen Saleha used her position to champion causes close to her heart, particularly the empowerment of women and social progress in Brunei. She became a patron of several organizations, including the Women's Institute, the Girl Guides Association, and the Women's Council of Brunei Darussalam. Her advocacy focused on improving education, welfare, and the preservation of Brunei's cultural heritage. One of Queen Saleh's most significant contributions was her work to promote literacy and education for girls and women in Brunei. She understood that education was key to the development of the nation, and under her patronage, numerous initiatives were launched to improve access to education for women and girls. She also supported vocational training programs, enabling women to gain the skills necessary to become financially independent. Queen Saleh's efforts ensured that Brunei's women were not left behind in the country's march towards modernity. In addition to her work in education, Queen Saleha was deeply committed to preserving Brunei's cultural heritage. She recognized the importance of maintaining the nation's traditions in the face of globalization, and she worked tirelessly to revitalize traditional crafts such as weaving and silverwork. Under her guidance, historic sites were preserved, ensuring that Brunei's rich history remained a source of pride for future generations. Through her work, Queen Saleha ensured that Brunei's cultural wisdom would continue to guide the nation, even as the country modernized and adapted to the challenges of the 21st century. As the matriarch of the royal family, Queen Saleh's influence extends far beyond her role as queen consort.